I won't force you to do much. Much? Much is more than none. Quiet, prisoner. She shouts so that everyone in the whole city might hear. That smile, oh, that smile. I'm here just for supplies. I'm not staying long. We part here. Alright, we're gonna get into a fight. You just know we are. Supplies. Good idea. Supplies, food, drink, another ship. That is all we need. How do you plan to get another ship? We're just gonna nick one. This is a good idea. In bandit territory. Do you hear me? You might want to go along with us for now, or she'll make a prisoner out of you two. Yes. She tucks his beard and leads the way down the pier. I saved her life, you know. I found her and saved her. Me too. Come on. Don't care, apparently. Ishara tugs at my rope and I lurch forward. This was not going to be fun in the least. We walk through the streets, if you could call these streets. They're foul in both stench and in character. Everyone looks at us, their sleazy, hooded eyes and crusty mouths. What is this man doing? I hate it here. Shh. I get yanked inside of an inn. It's full of even more ruffians, drinking and laughing around a hearth. The innkeeper gives us a hard glare. We need information. Let me guess, it'll cost you? I'm not saying I'm good at this, but I'm good at this, right? Got coin? Ishara tosses a coin at the fat man. I keep my eye on everyone around me. They're all looking at me like a piece of choice meat. Saying that I was uncomfortable would be an understatement. We're looking for a crew. Leader is Haskin. Aye, that'll be a bit more coin. Another coin is tossed. A noise behind me. They're getting closer. I swear they've moved closer. A couple of bandit women smile and wave at me. They have gold teeth. How judgmental he is. Being a gentleman, I wave back. Then is the dead eyes. Where do they make port? More coin. The men with the bandit ladies see me waving at their women. They aren't happy. I swallow. Ishara? They're getting up. They're getting up with swords. Help! Help! They're coming for me! Making eyes at me, girl! You got a bone to pick with me? Ishara's on them quick, standing in front of me. No, just your whelp. You got a problem with him? You got a problem with me? Then now maybe I do got a problem with ye. No. No, don't make her mad. They both look at me. I've seen her kill dozens of men with that sword right here. No bleeding on my floors. Oh, and he just fucks off like that. Innkeeper rules. The pirate starts moving to leave, but gives Ishara a harsh look as he leaves. It worked. No, he'll confront us outside or something. The tattooed woman shoves at my shoulder. Stop making trouble. I was just standing here. If anything, I just got you out of trouble. A little gratitude wouldn't kill you. Hang on. I have no idea how that makes sense. Very rarely do I legitimately pause, stumped in the utter dumbness of everything. That was one of those moments. Like, but you got us in it. We shouldn't be grateful for you then getting out of it. Oh dear. You talk too much. Ishara smirks heavily, smirks at her lovely little observation. Smirk at me, will you? If Ishara knew that I saved her back at the masquerade, too, when the guard was looking for her, she'd be singing a different tune. He has a very odd way of... Felix is actually just a Tumblr frequenter, isn't he? Like... Well, actually, I think you'll find that I'm right, despite all evidence against it. Like... I am done with this ruse. Tie up the fisherman if you want a prisoner. I slip out of the ropes and head for the door. How did he slip right out? You making shoddy nuts, Shara? Come back here. Don't acknowledge her. Don't even pause. Out of the door. Tall, scary pirate man. He sees me, growls. Well, he saw that coming, and I'm back inside. It's a bit chilly. I'll take a room for now. I ignore their quiet laughing. With what coin? You took my coin. I try not to think of her hand against my thigh again. Nope, I think not. You stole from me, thief. Like, Were you not there when you did the deal for the pirates in the ship? Whatever. You act so pure. Don't forget how you won this coin, cheat. I press my lips together. We are silent. Excuse me, but I'm starving. Tal pushes past us and towards food being laid out for us. I can smell it from here. It is divine. I need it. Do you want me to beg? A little, yes. I can't. I'm incapable. I hear you beg your life for plenty. Nat, you want that? Very well. Please, 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 my lady. Oh, shut it. I'll let you eat if you can explain to me how you got out my ropes. If I tell her, then I'll never be able to get out of her knots again. On the other hand, food. Deal. Did he explain, or are we just forgetting that bit? Wait. Forgetting that bit. Awesome. And we've now gone back to Ishara. Whoop whoop. A proper meal. Warmth. A bed. I was very ready for sleep. For the sleep I was about to have. We were out of coin. I shook my head. That was a problem to be dealt with tomorrow. We would find ourselves a ship somehow. Somehow. How simple a trick it was to slip out of my ropes, to know beforehand and hold your hands apart just so... I will have to take him by surprise if I'm to snare him again. I take off my eye patch and look at myself in the mirror. My fingers lightly graze the scarred flesh, then recoil. I lift my chin and tilt my head. The lighting, it's not... I use my fingers to comb my hair over my eyes, conceal it. There, I look like a lady now. A few beads and mats, but... Any lord would be happy to have me. Not that I wanted a lord to have me. I didn't want anyone to have me. I'm not to be had. The door bursts open. Well, oh. Felix turns around immediately and leaves. What in the world was that about? Did my appearance startle him? The door opens again. About that, I thought this was the fisherman's room? The tall woman went into the other room, so naturally I thought he loses speech. You thought what? Nothing. Good night. He exits the room as quickly as he entered. My heart is pounding. The door opens again. Sorry, forgive me. Just one question. Where is my room? It was to be with Louis, but with how friendly Tal and him are over dinner, it seems Tal changed the plans. What? I grabbed my temples in frustration. I was not sharing this room with him. So hang on. Tal and Louis, or Tal and Felix, were angry with each other over dinner? So now... Felix can't sleep in one of their rooms. I'm sure in a parallel universe that makes sense. Here, have this one. I will lie by the fire. I grab a sheet from the bed and wrap it around me. You'll what? Stars? No, I won't allow it. You won't allow or disallow me anything, get that straight. I push past him for the door. He tries to stop me with a hand on my arm. You're really leaving? Can't you rent another room? No. I tire of him and leave. It's mostly dark, save for the embers in the hearth. A few people still linger, too drunk to find a proper resting place. The fire is inviting. I sit down next to it and drink it in. With how tired I am, the floor wouldn't be that bad. It would be just like in the desert. Felix is next to me with a pillow. Why are you not sleeping yet? The floor is no place for a lady, heathen or not. Slightly sexist. What did you just call me? A heathen. Good. He holds out the pillow. I don't need it. Nonsense. You think you are being kind, but you are being bothersome. The same could be said for you. It would drive me mad to know that you will be on the floor all night. Oh, Felix, just go and fuck yourself, Christ. Oh, please. I slide up my sleeves and show him my wrists. You see these? These markings means I know how to sleep on floors. I know how to sleep in the cold, in the rain, and without a feathery pillow. I'm happy to have a fire. He quiets. I turn my face back towards the fire. Were you captured or were you sold? Memories shoot through me like poison. Sold. That's all I can say before I lose my voice. I cannot begin to fathom what life those marks describe. Living life as nothing, as you put it, for so long. And you may begin to believe you are nothing and that you deserve nothing, but shut up! What is he saying? Spare me your crystal talk. I'm not... He gets frustrated and stands. Suit yourself. He disappears into what was supposed to be my room with what was supposed to be my pillow. I curl up and bury my head in my arms. Come for me, have you? To kill me? Dreaming, I assume. You've never killed a man in your life, and you'll start with me. Sandra. Felix, I knew you would save me. An embrace, warm all over. My love. Felix. Felix. Resistance. Sandra? No, I'm not. I'm... Celine? Ishara. I'm Ishara. Celine? Ishara! My sword slides through my body. A sword, even. I wake up with a gasp. I feel wounded, as if I were truly pierced, but I am fine. I catch my breath. I find a pillow in my sweaty grasp. A pillow? Red-haired birdie is woke. I turn to see a couple of men leering at me. What's wrong with her eye? I reach up and realise that I left my eye patch in my room. You deliberately took it off and fucking rehearsed something in the mirror. How could... Whatever. I wrap the sheets around me and hurry to my room. The sound of me running in wakes the fop. He sits up groggy-eyed. What? He realises I'm in the room and lifts the blanket to cover his bare chest, as if I haven't seen a man's chest before. Oh, come on. A knock would have been nice. I ignore him and find my eye patch. I fix it to my face and I feel myself again. I ignore his silently rustling to get dressed and leave. I hear Tal's voice. She's sitting next to Louis, eating breakfast. She's hanging on to him, and I swear I see him smile, just for a brief moment. That was a loud explosion. My thoughts are interrupted by loud explosions. Everyone gasps. A horn sounds. Many tavern goers hop out of their chairs and bolt for the door. Felix emerges from his room. What's going on? What's that horn mean? Oh no, horns. Horns are no good. We all rush outside. Screaming and shouting and more great booms. Cannons? They're loading the cannons at the harbour. Why? With whom are they at war? There's a ship approaching. We run down the street to get a better view of the water. A grand ship is just offshore, firing their cannons back. That's a Caerian vessel. It looks holy. It's flying High Lord colours. Oh, great distant stars. What is it? That ship. It is mostly belongs to the High... Whatever. Brack. I've heard that name. I haven't. Who is he? Who hasn't heard of him? He's famed throughout all lands. All who ride the sea fear his name. All? If you're not a bandit, what's there to fear? You're saying he's a pirate hunter. And he just found himself an entire city. We have nothing to fear. We are good people. Are we? We are, aren't we? She's not referring to my cheating at cards, is she? I don't think that's a criminal offence, is it? It is now. And second of all, you tried to steal a... Whatever. We've just forgotten that, apparently. You say it is they who are at war. We won't be politely questioned and let go. Don't think that a High Lord would treat anyone like us with a scrap of respect. What does she mean, like us? We are not the same. I know the Lord. I can speak with him. I can make sure we're all exonerated. You know him? Aye, he's royal trash. We should let him drown. They really don't like nobility around it. Funny that. I've met him once. We were introduced. That's all I meant. He'll recognize me. I pray that he does. He may not remember my name, but he must remember that I am nobility. You can't talk him out of seizing this town. Perhaps not, but I could convince him to spare us and aid in our search for your family. A pirate hunter helping pirates? I think not. We aren't pirates. Are you pirates? Are you two pirates? We're not pirates. That's what I had assumed. That doesn't mean he won't brand us as ones. So you wanted a ship, you have swords, and you're dressed like that, and you've absolutely no problem with commandeering other people's stuff, but you're not pirates. Sure! That doesn't mean he won't brand us as ones. Anyone who even thinks of disobeying the Holy Council ends up dead. That's not true. Only unlawful people need to fear the Council. And who makes the laws? Well, an explosion nearby. The cannonballs are getting closer. Enough chatting. We need a plan. Oh, Louis finally speaks sense. I could try and speak with the Lord. You're just going to walk right up to his ship, are you? Why not? She scoffs at me. Fine. It is not the most ingenious plan, but it was all I had. If we're taken, as we are, they'll know we came to this town on our own accord. I need it to seem as if I were a rich captive. I hold my wrists out to Ishara. I've changed my mind. You may take me prisoner again. You what? And Louis too. It's only fair that you capture him being a real prisoner and all. No, no, he's mine, Ishara. Ishara slaps my arms away. What are you on about? In order for me to get aboard that ship, I need to be rescued. This was the hard part. I need you to get caught. You rat! Saving himself at our expense. I'll be honest, there have been better ideas that have seemed more appealing. Just putting that out.